Today we're going to be looking at how some of the characters looked in each of the Witcher games. And we're going to be starting off with the main man himself, Geralt of Rivia. This is kind of how he looked in The Witcher 1. However, this is the cover of The Witcher 1, so it's going to look slightly better than how he looks in the actual gameplay. This is how Geralt looked in The Witcher 2. And I would say that this is just a slightly better looking version of what he looks like in The Witcher 1. And of course, we all know how he looks in The Witcher 3. Now, this has got to be one of the worst character designs of any of the characters. But this right here is how Zoltan looked in The Witcher 1. When I first saw it, I couldn't believe it. But this is then how he looked in The Witcher 2, which is very similar to how he ended up looking in The Witcher 3. Next up, we've got Triss Marigold, and this is how she looked in The Witcher 1. And this is how she looked in The Witcher 2. This is probably the most book-accurate version of her. And of course, we all know how she looks in The Witcher 3. Now, this is Dandelion from The Witcher 1. Here he is in The Witcher 2. And finally, this is him in The Witcher 3.